with $400 million. The real lie was it was $1.7 billion in cash money laundering. Has anyone found Trump guilty of that? She's doing it right to your faces. Bill Foolery lovers, what's wrong with you? You're okay with that? You're okay waking up every morning knowing that you just gave $1.7 billion to Iran so now they can build a nuclear bomb. I hope you guys have really, really nice lawn chairs, because that's the only value you have when they shoot one of those fucking things and it hits your town, because you're gonna disintegrate. So was it worth it? Really? Even if you're a greedy motherfucker, you can't fucking live the life if you're fucking dead. Hello. But it turns out it was over $100 billion we gave to fucking Iran. Thanks, Hillary. Thanks, Obama. And I still don't believe he was born as the United States. I don't care what anybody says. I don't fucking believe that shit. I think he's a fucking alien and he should have never been the president. Yeah, I said it. Obama, come knock on my fucking door and make sure you bring that fucking little piece of white trash Hillary too. Please. To cover her tracks, she deleted over 33,000 emails, and when called upon it, said, wipe them clean? Oh, you mean with a cloth? Don't play coy with us. People, I'm not making this stuff up. This is not a story of a book that I'm writing to entertain you. This is actuality. It is actuality. How can you vote for that piece of crap? What has Trump done that's so bad? Nothing. Nothing. He's one of the good guys. Remember, there's right and there's wrong. On the wrong side, there's some right. On the right side, there's some wrong. The real answer is in the middle of that. A combination of both that's not perfectly set, but makes all parties be okay with that. That's Trump. Isn't that you? Oh, so you're part of the Foolery train, so that isn't part of you. Or you're a thug walking around with an illegal firearm, transporting drugs with holsters in your pocket to get a police officer to shoot your ass dead. Which side are you, people? Seriously, what side are you? Wake up, people. Vote Trump. I love the slow version of this song as well. The slow version's really awesome too. It's probably my favorite of the two, but I love this version as well. People, you want satisfaction? Satisfaction that your life will continue the way it should be, with hope and a chance for the American dream, and to be safe and walk the streets, then you need to vote Trump. Because now the FBI's got egg on their face, and they found an opportunity to reopen this case And they have. That should be enough for you to think about this whole freaking debacle. You can't be that stupid, really. You are fucking crazy. You're fucking crazy. So, a little bit more truth. Trump did get money from Dad, but that's just like Trump going to a bank. He went to the bank with a better interest rate and pulled away from Dad, who stayed in Queens to build in Queens. Trump built in New York City and built skyscrapers that thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands are employed, and thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands who can live in his luxurious buildings. He's actually helped build people to have a place to live who do have wealth. And not because you have a lot of money means you're a piece of shit either. That's not the case. I used to have a lot of money and I gave it all back because I don't want it. I don't want to be lumped into that crowd. Yeah, I am a man of principle. I had a stingy, greedy little shitty family, and what money I had left I gave to them. When I moved to North Carolina, I gave myself $10,000 in case of an emergency. And when 2008 happened, I got to use my emergency money. And guess what? My life has been beautiful. I don't need $1 bazillion to still drive my Porsche. I don't have a Porsche anymore. I don't need it. But that's me. Trump did have a company go into Chapter 11, and that company has grown into a profitable company, has come out of bankruptcy, all debt has been paid back, and nobody lost their jobs. I'm sorry, but any man who has the capacity to do that is a guy I believe should be running this country, because this country needs to be run like a business. Less regulatory issues so you, the small business of 500 people to 4 people, can go out there and hire people. That section of our country is the meat and potatoes of where we all work. We don't all work for Ford or Chrysler or Johnson & Johnson. No, we don't. We don't all work for those people. It's 80 million fucking people working in small businesses. That's the meat and potatoes. These are the people that are going to get crushed if Hillary becomes president. And all of you are going to lose your freaking jobs. Because if she keeps on taxing and taxing and taxing the middle class and keeps all these regulations, these businesses can't keep afloat. And no, Hillary, you cannot raise the minimum wage to $15. If you just shut the borders down and let the value of the American people go up, they don't have to worry about the minimum wage. And also, if you did raise the minimum wage, you can kiss the idea of going to dinner with family out for a while. It's already expensive as it is. And the profit margins are minute. How do I know this? Because I used to run a business in a restaurant. People, you don't know who I am, and I'm glad you don't know me personally, but I have been around the block and then some. I've taken a zero business from scratch in Charlotte and turned it into a $200,000 in sale business in 1 year. And I do not know anybody in Charlotte when I made that business. And I gave it back to the fucking restaurant as I said I would, and they fucking turned it back to zero because they don't know Business 101. That's unfortunate, because if they let me run the fucking show, that catering business would have been worth $500,000 to at least $750,000 today, at least. let's talk about how Trump went out of his way. The child needed a very unique surgery, and the health business did not want to transport that business from California to New York because of the contraptions that this child needed to go from one point to the other. And Trump sent his own plane there and got that child the surgery that she needed. Has anybody heard Hillary do that? The answer to that is no. Did our government, when we had stranded military personnel who were ready to come home, who got the release to go home and couldn't because our own government couldn't go get them, and Trump, with his own plane, went and got them? Is this the bad guy you guys are all thinking about? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Really? What is your point? You have no tangible proof other than that he said a few bad words about women. We all have. Don't tell me you haven't called someone who happened to be a woman and cut you off and called her the C word. Don't tell me you didn't walk down the fucking street one day and see some hot mama in high heels and a miniskirt and say, ooh, look at that whore. Don't tell me you weren't in the mall and see some MILF. Don't you know how that came about? What does that mean? MILF. Mother, I'd like to fuck. And tell me you got a problem with Trump. You're fucking stupid. I want to give a big shout out to my boys over at Repo Records, who again got me something that I was looking for. And on the next show, I'm looking to do 2 albums because they need to be heard back to back. So Jay, make some time because we're going to have a grand old time for the last show before this election. So people, I hope you tune in next week as well, because I got something special for us to listen to in the background. Again, this is Katz and Yama. Even though I haven't updated my site in a while, you can still go to katzinjama.com, KATZINJAMMA.com, and learn about my rockstar days. You can also friend me on Facebook. And again, if you're going to be foolish and you're going to be stupid, you will be blocked. But I'll give you an opportunity. I'll let you in. If you have something to offer in my stream that the folks that are in on that want to be. I also have a Facebook music page for my Katz and Yama album, Resonation, for my Sun Rays Down, as well as my Claude's Front Pocket, which all of that music can be heard at katzinjama.com. I'm on MySpace. I'm on Twitter. You can follow me there too. LinkedIn as well. I'm also on the Reverb Nation.
It's the Jay Stone. It's the Jay Stone Radio Show. Jay Stone Radio Show.